We are getting latest visuals of UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. He has reached Ayodhya. This is his first trip after taking over as the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh for the second time around. He is at the Hanumangarhi Temple offering his prayers to the Lord. Amir Haq now joins us for more details. Amir, a clear message of progress with faith being delivered.
Absolutely, Priya. And this is very significant because days after assuming charge on his second term as the UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath seems to be letting seems to be letting nothing down as far as taking step forward for ensuring that what has been done in the first term, gets repeated in the second term, and perhaps with a lot more enthusiasm. And which is why a lot of action taking place on the ground. While all the ministers have been asked to spruce up their department, to clean up, the act of all such officers who have not been acting as per the state's requirements. He actually has been directly, taking charge of all such action that has been taken on the ground, whether it pertains to land mafia, to criminals on the ground, the kind of action that the police has been taking against criminals. Although over the last 3 months, ever since the Model Code of Conduct came into place and elections had been on in Uttar Pradesh, he clearly did not have charge of the policing or the administration at the state level. But now, immediately after taking charge as Chief Minister, he is now sprung back into action. Today is the first visit of Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath at Ayodhya. He's, of course, performing darshan of the Hanumangarhi as well as the Ram Navami Temple, also meeting up with a number of seers, sadhus and sants in Ayodhya, and will be taking stock of the preparations for the coming Ram Navami Mela, which is a huge fair in the temple city of Ayodhya. And in fact, more than 1 million people converge on this occasion, on the occasion of Ram Navami at Ayodhya. So he is taking stock of the preparations there, also making a review of the developmental projects in Ayodhya. And then he'll make a stopover at the Devi Patan temple where he'll stay for the night. And then this will happen in Balrampur. And the next day, he'll move over to Siddharth Nagar to take part in another immunization program there. So clearly, the manner in which Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath seems to be acting is clearly reflective of his firm resolve to take things further as far as the state of Uttar Pradesh is concerned.
Right, and that is also the mainstay of his second term, is it not, Amir Haq, to fulfill the works, the promises, the expectations that were started in his first term. Now we also know of the 100-day target that he has given to his ministers. He himself has hit the ground running, but all his ministers and the departments have also been given targets to meet.
Yes, absolutely. And they have all been given, from the ministers down to the officials at state level administration. Clear instructions have been given not to be found napping, also to make short-term programs, medium-term targets as well as long-term targets to be achieved. And all of that will be monitored on a regular basis. Also, most such principal secretary and officials above that level have been told to be prepared to brief the Chief Minister directly. Also, the cabinet and other ministers have been told to be prepared to brief the Chief Minister directly, and that lower-ranking officials will not be called for briefing, because it is the higher-ups who need to be aware of the kind of development that is taking place as far as the infrastructure is concerned, or the kind of projects that have been implemented on the ground.
Yes.
So that clearly puts forward the kind of line that Chief Minister has taken. And clearly, the ministers, the officials, the district level officials will understand what he wants.
And service delivery is important for Yogi Adityanath, because eventually that has been the biggest contributing factor to his and his party's return to power in Uttar Pradesh. Thank you, Amir, for joining us with those